Wise had a remarkable line between the two of them. Arizona's guards, 37 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, and Arizona on the scoreboard first. Henry Fields is exactly that for Stanford. Schiller drives, has it blocked, and Fogg.
I made the point earlier that he's playing out of position, but he's done a great job of accepting his role.
Left-hander by Wise, puts it up, puts it in. Arizona back on top in the teeter-totter, 4-3. Wise kicks it outside. Fogg's first three-point shot. Rattle and down. And Arizona off to a 6-point advantage over the Cardinals.
Oh, I think they find that they get some benefit from it.
Wise probing, looking for a shot. Nailed it. And Green with 7 points. That would figure. 3-point shot missed by Lavender. Hill's going to put it back up. And he'll go to the free throw line. Backing in. And kicking it back out, throwing it away with a second left on the clock. Kyle Fogg on the break. Finds Horn in the lane. Horn misses, as you called him, another bunny shot. However, Momo Jones gets it in.
The Energizer Bunny is in the game. Momo Jones.
Right, the Cardinal. 5 up. There's a 3-ball. And it's going to go. Fogg just hustles for it and puts it in. Great hustle by Kyle Fogg. He has not scored yet tonight. He's a pretty good three-point shooter. Perrin goes underneath. Williams with a left-hander doesn't go the first time. He'll get a second opportunity, and he makes it an exclamation point. Momo. Horn looking for his three-point shot. It is successful. We're tied at 24. Stanford advantage. They held him silent for 15 minutes. There's a three right back at you. Brendan Lavender with the answer. And the Cardinal are back out in front. 2 in a row?
Yeah. Welcome back, Mr. Lavender. Welcome back.
Lavender, who's made 2 from out there, sends it to Jones. He goes in. Williams bangs it in off the glass.
That's what we call 9 quick ones. 9 points in about 30 seconds for Arizona. Great run.
3 minutes left in the first half. Here comes Arizona.
And I really like how Arizona spreads the ball around. Brandon Lavender just hit his last 2. He knows that.
Dockett's more than concerned. Momo Jones with the assist. Lavender at number 1.
This is what
Momo
they call
Jones sees Lavender twice.
Instant replay for Brendan Lavender. Getting great looks, great penetration, great court sense by Momo Jones.
Backboard. It caroms over to Wise.
You have your timeout. You have your timeout.
Turnaround by Jones along the baseline. Did not make the 3, but put in the juice. Man is going to take it to the hole himself and lose it. Solomon Hill gets it to Wise with 2 seconds. It'll not be shot. It's a foul. And just as we talked about young guys not managing the clock, the Cardinal repay the favor.
They take advantage of things way too early. The penetration, this is not one of their key go-to guys. There you see Solomon Hill with the great hands. Arizona gets it out. In your worst nightmare, you put a 90% free throw shooter at the line with less than a second to go.
When Lute Olson retired as coach of the Wildcats in 2008, he was deprived of a special honor that is often afforded great coaches. Olson didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye to opposing fans that for years cheered against him, but in the end respected him as a coach and a teacher of young men. Olson dominated the Pac-10 for over 20 years by winning a majority of games played at both McHale Center as well as the other 9 conference arenas. One of Lute's favorite places was MacArthur Court in Eugene, where sellouts were guaranteed anytime the Wildcats visited the Willamette Valley. Olson won 15 of his 24 games at Mac Court, and recently the Oregon fans had a chance to show their appreciation. As part of the final season of Pac-10 games at Mac Court, the University of Oregon has invited a select group of special guests to serve as honorary captains. Lute was in Eugene as the Wildcats beat the Ducks in Arizona's last game in the 83-year-old building. His lasting memories of Mac Court are among his favorite as a coach.
There are a lot of favorite memories, but probably when Damon Stoudemire came up here and made the statement, he says, we'll never lose to the Ducks as long as I'm at Arizona. I think we ended up 8-0, but I got all over Damon. I said, you can't say things like that. That'll end up on their bulletin board. And he said, I don't care, Coach. We're going to beat them anyway. So that's probably, but, you know, there are so many memories. It's a great place. And I said this to the group that I talked with before, that the game that I'm not sure they can ever duplicate this in the new place. It's just like when I was at Iowa, and our field house was built in 27 too, which is the same as this. And I said, let's have an arena to recruit to, but then let's play the games at the field house. And you know, the atmosphere is unbelievable here.
Lute Olson, one of McCourt's favorite opposing coaches.
So far, 2 points tonight. Williams going to show that he can pop it from outside. How about that?
He's a three-man. I'm not surprised. I see him do it all the time, but I know that's something you don't expect out of a five-player.
Before we left you, we talked about some excitement in Phoenix for a former Wildcat and a member of the St. Mary's High School State Championship team before he became an Arizona Wildcat, an NBA player, and now with the Phoenix Suns. Channing Frye had his day. His old coach, Lute Olson, up there with him. His new general manager, his boss, Steve Kerr, up there with him. His former coach at St. Mary's with him. Great day for Channing and the student body. Appreciated him very much.
You know, great to see that story come full circle. Channing Frye, an Arizona native, having the career, playing big in Arizona, now being a superstar with the Suns. He definitely deserves that award.
Played at Arizona from 01 through 05. 133 times he put on the white and blue singlets.
Trying to break up the tempo again.
Here's Kyle Fogg, nails it for three.
Kyle Fogg says, we're not feeling your zone, Coach. We're not feeling it. And that brings the McHale crowd to their feet.
And one of the coaches for the Cardinal knows all about the McHale crowd. Here's the steal. Here's Williams at the other end. Put it in.
Derek Williams with the exclamation point.
Arizona basketball, just like this one, with Derek Williams muscling it in. Arizona 51, Stanford 43. Kyle Fogg into the corner, gets it to Williams, looking for a way to get to the bucket, puts up the right-hander first time, gets it the second. Derek Williams with 17 points, 22 points, 8 rebounds. What a night he's having on the road. Trying to get the Cardinal their first win, but they've got to beat Arizona at home. Here the Wildcats were languishing around the bottom of the Pac-10, and this occurred. Aubrey Coleman, who, by the way, is leading the nation in scoring this year from Houston, stepped on Mr. Budinger. That sent Arizona into a dither. They came back and won. Now, here's another seminal play occurred the other night. Kevin Parham and the not intentional foul, but the foul on Ty Abbott. And you talk about those types of seminal plays that gets everybody's attention. Kevin with 4 fouls.
I can't rebound, I can't score. He's just looking to contribute regardless of the fouls.
Long and high and good. Got a good stroke from 3-point range and has been quiet tonight. Williams in the lane, can't get it the first time, can't get it the second time, but he gets it the third time.
Derek Williams, a.k.a. William Shakespeare, because all he does is make great plays.
Oh, there's some good talent, but there you go again with the miss.
Arizona with another Kyle Fogg, drive, draw, and dish. The big fella, uncontested, blows the dunk. But he's done a great job at the free throw line.
There you go.
He's made some tough shots.
In the second half.
And I think you can credit Kevin Parham and Kyle Fogg to that. They've done an excellent job trailing green.
Yeah, your dad was very pleased that you set some screens and stuff here. How about Williams? Nice pass into the lane. On a location near you, visit breakmax.com. How about Nick Wise with a perfect pass off the floor and a big dunk at the other end. Derek Williams with 23 points as a result of this.
That's what we call him, Mr. William Shakespeare.